I washed my gloves, kids. Cheers, Percival. We got whiskey tonight.
Yes, so I went to the club with Sabrina, mate.
Oh, yeah? I saw the pictures. Sabrina wasn't wearing much. And no, we won't be showing those here. How was that?
Oh, well, I scored a red-headed goth girl, my man.
Wait, hold up. You scored with a goth girl at the club?
Well, actually, it was in the back of an Uber on the way back, is more like it.
Let me get this straight. You fucked in the back of some stranger's car on the way back here.
Quite right. The chap even filmed it on his phone, he did. Wanna see?
Well, maybe. But maybe after the show, okay? I don't think we can show that here. Here we go. I'm sorry about that cold open, folks. All right, tonight we're going on a journey, and not to the club. Sabrina's upstairs in her PJs, so we're seeing much less of her. That's okay. I'm not saying she looked bad. Okay. We're going on a journey to the center of things. Not your mind. Hey, remember when Ted Nugent was cool and he was in that psychedelic 60s band and they went on a journey to the center of your mind? This is, let's get the glare off there, Journey to the Center of the Earth, Jules Verne. You read any Jules Verne when you were a kid? I did. A fabulous world below the world. With Pat Boone, James Mason, Arlene Dahl, Diane Baker, in CinemaScope. Over there. That was some more of my drink. You enjoying that there, Percival?
Yes. I suppose so.
We ran out of Roku, so we're drinking whiskey. Canadian whiskey. I don't even know what to call this. I ran out of port wine. And I had this bottle of white wine. That, you know, you leave white wine too long, it's just going to turn to vinegar. So I'm like, what the hell? Put a couple of shots of whiskey and some white wine, so we're not changing the flavor profile much. And some Angostura bitters, which are a very nice highlight. I threw some fresh raspberries in there. It's my own drink. I don't know what to call it. 1959 20th Century Fox. Directed by Henry Levin. I wrote this starring here. James Mason, Pat Boone, and Alfred the Butler. That's right. How come he wasn't on the poster? Alfred the Butler. Okay, a Scottish professor, Mason, receives a rock as a gift from a kiss-ass student, played by Boone, young Pat Boone, teen heartthrob Pat Boone. Instead of showing up at his own party that night, the professor goes crazy studying the rock. Boone shows up at the lab, and they accidentally bust the rock open, revealing a man-made object. So now they must go investigate the source of the rock in Iceland. Have we made an offer on Iceland yet? For some reason, the professor writes a colleague in Sweden, and when they arrive in Iceland, they find that the Swedish colleague has already beat them to the punch. That is until he winds up dead in his hotel room. The professor and Boone there, Pat, commandeer the Swede's gear, and with it, the Swede's wife, who is going to hike down into the mouth of the volcano in a dress. Because it's 1959. She can't wear pants. The hell. All of this guided by... What did I write here? Guided by a local's pet duck. That's right. Leading up the expedition, some guy's pet duck. They arrive to find that the Swede's killer is already there at the volcano. They find the entrance to a cave, and down they go, racing the fat killer and following the duck. The farther they go, the more ridiculous the terrain becomes. I mean, yeah. We've seen this, right? Did you see this when you were a kid? You had to have. They eventually face the bad guy. But then, like always, things go to hell. I've seen 50 different versions of this movie. Things go to hell, and they have to all join forces to escape. Just to survive. I don't know. The volcano going off. Dinosaurs. I don't remember. Okay. Let's summarize. I don't even know where to start. An ocean at the center of the earth. Was there no science in Jules Verne's time? Actually, I think that was the prevailing science at the time. Good thing science changes with evidence. The hollow earth bullshit was all the rage, I suppose. And I reckon plenty of people still thought that the sun circled the earth. Hell, there's probably more people now that believe that the sun circles the earth than when I was a kid in the 70s. That's how far backwards we've gone. This was an epic, for the time, big-budget Hollywood production. Ridiculous is the word that keeps coming to mind throughout this picture. But I suppose it was pretty entertaining. Let's say 2 rings entertaining. I'm thinking there's got to be a way to make this better. You know what? Maybe we'll try it with gin, the raspberries. I don't have Roku, but I got some couple of kinds of Hendrix and some Tanqueray. Little gin, raspberries, and some white wine. That might make a fine martini. You want a martini, Percival?
Well, come on, kids. Let's go upstairs and make ourselves another delish drink, shall we?
That's right. Let's go.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.